right, peoples, a long time no see. Okay. But we're back. It has been like this past week, I have not been able to pick up a camera for nothing because it has been hard. Life has been so hard. Work has been so hard. Let me not say life. Life is great. Work has been so hard. And I haven't been able to pick up the camera for nothing. And I just realized like these past 3 weeks in the new year, I've been looking a hot mess, okay? Nails, lashes, hair, overgrown. Like, I have not got myself together at all. I have not had the chance to myself to do it at all. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna finish this vlog out with a full revamp of Lindy. Okay, we're getting our shit together, okay? So let's get our shit together. I already went in and cleansed my scalp with my favorite dry shampoo. Y'all know the vibes. I bought some new curly hair pieces and I'm going to give myself a little fake retwist, like just in the front and on the perimeter, because I really don't have time to be doing the most. But I'm gonna give myself a little fake retwist, and then we're doing lashes because I deserve it. Also, I'm just here to talk about my life because I've been going crazy. So, my life. This year, I don't know, it's like technically that I'm getting the things that I'm asking for. Hold on, I feel like I should turn because that background is really upsetting me over there. So yeah, technically I'm getting the things that I'm asking for, but not at the same time. Or maybe it's not what I thought I wanted. I don't fucking know. So, the beginning of this year, well, first of all, last year, like half the year, I was dating this guy. And, you know, it really... it really gave. Let me just say that. Like, as far as Lindy's dating experience goes, that was the best of the best. Okay, he did his biggest one, and I'll give him that. Okay, I will give him that because this is just some shine and jam. Because a lot of the things that man did was stuff that it's like, you know, you want that kind of treatment, but you're just waiting on the right guy to do it. Or maybe sometimes you don't know. Like that man was giving breakfast in bed, random gifts all the time, reassurance. He was just very attentive, like all that kind of stuff, right? So you're wondering, why don't you date this man anymore, Lindy? Well, after we spent all that time together, I met the man in June of last year, and we're going on a date, we're hanging out, we're doing inside dates, outside dates. I met some of his friends, he met my dad. What else happened? His birthday happened, my birthday happened. What else? It was pretty much like a full-on trial relationship. I swear to God. Like, the man treated me like I was that girl. Because obviously, you get the vibes, right? And then one day, you know, I had to have that conversation with him. Like, so what? Because we never had that. Well, we had the conversation about where this is going and what are we looking for, right? Kind of, I want to say 3 or 4 months in. And okay, you see the vibes? That's a fresh reset. I might do this one too, but I'm gonna do that one. Fuck it. Don't know why I'm trying to act like I don't want to. I might just cut this in half for that one. But yeah, so we had the conversation about what we want to do and where we want this to go. a couple months in, and he was basically like, it takes him longer to figure shit out, basically. And mind you, he's older than me. I'm 26. Figure that out. Figure that math out. Just know he's older than me. He said it was taking him long to decide that kind of stuff, and blah 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 blah. Right? I'm like, okay, I can respect that. I can respect you want to make a solid decision on who you want to tie your life to. Okay, and it might take you longer than 3 months. That's fine with me, because I didn't need him. In that moment when we were having that conversation, I generally wasn't looking for, oh, will you be my girlfriend today? Like, I just wanted to have the conversation, because if you don't, that's where they get you. And still, I got. So anyway, so I am just having this conversation. I'm thinking, okay, we're on the same page, but at the same time, I know that you saying it takes you a long time might also mean that this ain't going anywhere. Like, I'm seeing this as an orange flag, because I can see maybe you do need time, but also you might just be stalling. So okay, I'm gonna continue with you, but my eyes are now open. Okay, cool. So then after the new year, one thing about me is I don't like to come into any new year with any type of confusion. Like, even if we were dating for 3 months and it's new year, I have to ask you what's going on, because I just don't like that. Like, it's a thing for me. Okay, whatever, it's a thing for me. So I asked him once again, because we were having a conversation about meeting my mother, because we had a little thing with that. And I was like, so if you're gonna be my mom, like, what's the real vibes going on? Like, I know we had that one conversation, but what's the vibes? And people, after 6 months, and like I said, me and that man dating as if we are together, like, you don't even know the half of it. All he can say is he still hasn't had enough time with me to make a decision, basically. He can't tell me, yes, I want to be with you, or no, I do not want to be with you. And mind you, like I just said, we were having a conversation about meeting my mother, and he had already met my dad. So at that point, I was truly like, and now I see that you are trying to waste my time in such an interesting way, because you treat me like your girlfriend. You act as if we are together. We talk every day, most of the day. Not all day, but we talk every day, most of the day. I met your friends. He doesn't have any family in the city, so his friends are like his family. And the friends I met was like, he said they were like his sisters. So I'm like, okay, these is your people for real, right? Okay, and you met my people, or at least half of my people. Okay. So to me, you should at least been able to be like, you know what, Lindy girl, I'm not ready, but I want you. Or just, I actually don't want you, and I was just having fun. Maybe I got too lost in the sauce, that's my beat. But to say I don't know either way and be like, I can't make a decision after we've been doing this for this long, I just felt like that was him truly stalling and truly trying to waste my time. So I had to be the bigger person, I guess, be the big girl here and let that man go. And and ever since then, it's like, honestly, y'all, I think the Lord kind of knew I couldn't be in that relationship anymore. Like, I swear, it's like the Lord, we was on the same accord as far as not being able to have like that man taking up some type of space in my life. Because right after that, literally the week after, that was the first week in January, second week in January until now, I have been hit with the most work at my job I have ever had. I'm talking overtime out the ass. I'm talking deadline after deadline. Every week. For the past, that was the first week. So the last 2 weeks, I had 2 deadlines every week. And to the point where, you know, the team is counting on me. I gotta make this shit happen. I'm working overtime and I hate that shit, but like, I get that sometimes you have to do what you have to do. And it just makes me think like, dang, that man had to go, because how was I going to be able to focus on my career in this moment? And I guess this season, it's seeming like this year is the season of Lindy focusing on her career, whether it's through social media or my real career, right? And I really think this year is about making money. It's about growth in career and finances. And I guess that man wasn't gonna be able to come with me, because he would have been taking up space in my life when he couldn't even see himself in my life. Like, he couldn't see himself in my life, but he was okay with taking up space in my life. Or maybe he couldn't see me in his life long term. But yeah, that really is what I've been going through. Where my feelings hurt, of course. Was I heartbroken? No, it hadn't. I don't feel like it's been that long of a time to be heartbroken, but my feelings were definitely hurt. Definitely cried about it, okay? I've been crying I've been crying since January 1st, okay? Whether it was about that man or about my job or stress, like, it's just been a roller coaster of emotions. And I think on one hand, it would have been nice to have him because he was very supportive, but at the same time, I think he would have been a distraction, because I would have just been thinking like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to see him, but I also have to do this job. And I just think it wouldn't have been, they wouldn't have meshed well. And like I said, I would have been taking up space, moving my schedule around, probably not as focused on getting my YouTube videos out or making content, because I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna do my regular job and then go see my man type shit. You know what I'm saying? And he didn't even want to be here. He couldn't even actually say, I want to be with you or I don't want to be with you. There was no defining information that I got from that conversation, but the fact that, wow, okay, a man could really like, a man could actually like you and still not want to be with you. Because I generally think he liked me, but he didn't want to be with me. He couldn't say that, or he couldn't even give me any type of defining moment of being like, okay, yeah, it took me a long time, but like, a long time for me is like 8 months or a year. Like, I really gotta see. He's just like, he don't know. I was like, child, well, if you don't know it. That is a no. And what I know is I'm gonna go, okay? Because I'm not gonna put myself in that type of predicament even longer. Like, I already sat here and dealt with a man who wasn't going to be serious with me and got my feelings involved and all this type of shit. I'm not gonna do it much longer. Like, huh? I might be dumb, but I'm not stupid. Plus, I think I'm very prideful, and I'm just really gonna protect me at all costs. And I can let some shit ride for a little bit, but not too motherfucking long, okay? I can't allow that. I know men, if you give them an inch, they will take a mile. So I had to charge that one to the game and protect my little baby heart from really, really getting hurt. Because if I had dragged it till, if me and that man were together for a year and he still, and then I brought this up and then he was like, oh, I don't know, I can't make a decision, it takes me a long time. Oh my God. I truly believe, especially where we were in our relationship, and I just got this house, like, we would have been together for, it would have been bad. I'm just telling you right now. I just got this house, and then this house is closer to where he lives. We would have been inseparable on some shit, and it would have been just to find out he don't really want to be here. He don't really want a relationship. Crazy. And if you know the things that was going on in that home, and by in that home, I just mean in our relationship, it gave so much serious intentional vibes. I can't even, like, I can't even explain to y'all. I generally can't. I don't, it was criminal, really. But I say all that to say I don't regret it at all. Actually, I think I handled the situation well. I handled it the way I would want to handle it. I got what I wanted. Well, not everything I wanted, but I know for sure in that relationship I did everything I wanted to do. Like, what Lindy wanted to do, she did. It wasn't obviously like compromise, but I'm saying, like, I wasn't in that relationship like, oh, I don't really want to do this, but he want to do this. Like, I didn't do that a lot. Obviously, we had a lot of similar things we wanted to do, so it worked out that way. But at the same time, I knew, because I constantly checked in with myself, that I wanted to be there and I was doing everything I wanted to do. Nobody was coercing me. Nobody was like, no. I was there having a blast. Literally, you can ask all my friends and everybody. I'm like, I'm having a good time. Every time they ask me, how are you then? I'm having a good time. But what can you do? Because I'm not gonna beg a nigga to be with me. So what can you do? And then with this work thing, it's like, I really feel like the Lord was like, you need that space. You need that space in your life for your goals. Because my God, I have been tested tenfold in the last 2 weeks on my time management, on my skills at work, what I know, what I don't know, what I can get done, and in what time, what I'm willing to do for the greater good of the project, like all that type of shit. It's been a lot, and I've been very emotional about it because I don't know, I just feel, I hate when I do things wrong, like, and I hate not knowing things. And I know I have to learn, but it's just so hard when you also have to produce. Like, learning as you're supposed to get things done is hard as hell. And I'm working on it. I'm working on it not being that big of a deal. Like, everybody's like, don't let your job stress you out. Don't let your job stress you out. It's stressful as fuck, so what do you want me to do? I'm trying my best. But I am generally trying to not let it stress me out. Like, yesterday, I was like, you know what? I worked so hard all week. I'm gonna continue to work, but I'm not gonna stress about when the work's gonna get done and how quickly, because I just can't. I simply cannot. I'm just going to take my time. Yesterday, I went out for drinks and games with my coworkers. I was like, bro, I'm not letting this stress me. Let's just have a good afternoon. Let's just have a good time. Let's just vibe. And that's what I did. And I'm not letting, I have another deadline on Tuesday. I'm not gonna let that stress me. I'm just going to prepare for it. I'm gonna have a to-do list. I'm going to check off all the boxes. I'm gonna dot my T's, cross my I's type shit. First of all, I get into the retwist. You see fuzz? You see them parts? I really could do retwist for real. But not really, because clearly, clearly I am not that lock girl, but I am for this season. I'm gonna have these locks in. I'm thinking till Valentine's Day, but maybe further, because I don't really got no reason to change my hair on Valentine's Day. I don't have a man, as y'all know, okay? As I literally just told you, ain't no man in this home. But yeah, it's been so interesting. I think for one, obviously, I told you I had a good time in that relationship. It taught me a lot about some shit that just should be the norm. Like, I should just expect this because that's what I got. Like, some princess treatment ass shit. But at the same time, I mean, that relationship is perfect. And other than him not being able to commit, I guess, there were some other things I'm like, this a little flaggy. I don't know if it's red, but it's a little flaggy. So there's that. And maybe that's on me for being willing to look past those little things. Cause I don't know, I guess I wanted a relationship and I liked him, like, overall. But I think everything really happens for a reason. I had a good time last year with and without that man. And I probably have a good time this year. Or this year might just be one of the hardest years of my life. Who knows? But maybe it needs to be hard for me to, like, really level up. You know what I mean? Because I literally asked and prayed for a harder job. Because my last job, I just felt underutilized. Like, my brain was not being worked on. And now here I am getting what I asked for. and being, like, a little scared about it. Because now I have responsibility. And now I have problems and tasks that need to be handled. And all this other shit, and I feel like it really swooped in on my ass fast. Okay, I was not prepared, but I guess now that I can acknowledge it, I could be like, you know what, yeah, that's what's happening. The Lord is giving me what I want, or want, whatever you want to call it, and it's on me, like, to either rise to the occasion or I guess change my mind. I don't fucking know. Okay, bookies. We are done. Okay. Hair. I don't know if you can tell. She is retwisted. Okay, come on. That's fresh. That's fresh. That's so clean. What? Let me do my edges. You know, I don't like when I have too much edges out. That's just not my vibe. So I went ahead and put some up. Just so you see, like, I like a little thin edge. Just do a little bit, but not too much, okay? Not too motherfucking much. Period. Hair is redone. Now when I put it back, it just looks so much better. All right, we've got the goods. B&Q. We have the B&Q lash clusters. I get this D-Mix or whatever. And I usually go 14. Ooh, I usually go 14, 12, 10, 8. But I don't have any more 12s. So I'm probably just going to do 14, 10, 8. Because I don't know. 16 just be too long to me. Especially when I'm trying to live a calm little life, okay? Gotta have a mirror. Gotta have glue. This glue is from Jimmery. I don't know if you can see that. She's cute, we like her, and then I like these tweezers. So let's really get her done. My face is clean, my lashes are clean. So this shouldn't take no time really. First of all, we gotta go in with the bond. And I know people say to like tap the base of your lashes, but child, for me, I just go ahead and I put this thing on like mascara because I want it to lock into everything, okay? Literally lock into everything. So I put this thing on like mascara. So when I put the lashes on, they stick to the root and the tip. I want it to go all the way through. Try not to clump them together and just get them on. And while that dries a little bit, get my lashes. So I'm probably gonna need, I think 2 14s. Or maybe 1 14 and all 10s. I think 2 14s. I'm gonna go 2 14s, 2 10s, and an 8. Okay. That's 14. That's 14. Let's get my 10s. 10, 10, 10 across the board. I think it's missing something. All right, I have this other lash set from Winifred Lashes, and I'm gonna put one on, or attempt to anyway, in between the 14 and the 10, because I think it just looks a little scarce. Like if I could just get one right here, that's what I need. So I'm gonna go in, put some glue on the lash. A good amount of glue on the lash. Try to dry it a little bit. And try to get it. Ooh. Oh. Dang, I'm trying to get it right in the middle. Yeah, that might work. Okay, we like that. I ain't no player, I just got a lot of play. But let me tell you, I like you a lot, bitch. I wanna start at the top and the bottom, bitch. Now you want to shoot it red bottom, bitch. You know I like when you ride up the top. If I hit it running back, she gon' hit the sidewalk. Then she got a husband with her, take her back to my law. Got a 5 in the morning, wild and wild. And her name ain't begging, but she a stallion. You know I hold the valley. Remember I was pulling up in the valley. And you know I take her so when she ride. Better in the sneakers all Kenzo. Shawty know to drop it low like a liver. How we think it like Timbo. Shawty make that ass clap, she don't need no applause. I put some ice on you cause you gotta go hard. I know I gotta keep my shorty on go. Drop that ass to the floor, yeah.
okay if I call you my pride, babe? I ain't no player, I just not a lot of play. But let me tell you, I like you a lot, babe. I wanna start at the top and the bottom, babe.
Now we're going in with the seal. Now the seal, you don't want to run through the lash. So I just seal at the base. Whether it's doing anything or not, I don't know. It's just part of the steps. This is the revamp, and this is probably gonna be the end of this week's vlog. Actually, hold on, let me get cute.
This lady completely endangered her children. She doesn't have a car, okay? So she has children, two of which that should be in car seats and one in a booster seat.
Everybody's scared of him. Just to give a little backstory, I started, so they can get acquainted with the new environment, because I used to always bring them with me to he's not really the type of dog to worry about getting attention from strong parents to think just because my dog has never done something before that they're not capable of actually doing it. Never really had issues with strangers before. So I told the lady, don't worry about it. I'll come up there and bathe them myself. So once I get there, the original kennel girl, who's a guys, when they were trying to put him in the cage, bark is very loud, very deep, and very intimidating. I know
it was a place I wanted to visit and stuff. I'll be dressed, so I'm in the airport, like doing my makeup and stuff like that. So he sends an Uber for me. Everything cool. I get there, nice ass spot. It's like 2 days, we really vibing. He taking me out every night. It might be some other shit or whatever the case may be. And because I'm here, like he trying to show off. So I didn't really feel that. And that's not really his character or something like that. I mean, he's not really a good person. This not his character or he. All right. When I come to the door, it says restaurants. After that, we going straight to the club, sections, bottles, all that. Then the eviction notice don't say he 1 month past due. It say he ain't paid there in 2 months.
Pay the amount they told you it is, and you leave. Home, and then the locals will start suffering you. They cannot even afford to pay their.
A quick liner, not too much. I think this is the end of the vlog this week. Next week we're back on our bully, more recording, but this was just a lot. But I have to just come and give y'all a little something into my life. I'm not jaded by love at all. I just know that I might have some more to do this year before I'm really in love, and that's okay. But yeah, y'all, that's really it. I'm gonna see y'all next Sunday, and it's love. Bye.